Alright. Hello. Okay. Okay, so that's working. And let's see. Alright, that's working. Okay. So streams are up. Oh. Give me a second. Streams are up. Okay. So, hello everyone. Yeah, I decided I'm gonna stream my finals, mostly just to, keep myself accountable. Um, oh, I really hope that's the right mic. Give me a second. Properties. Yep, it's the right mic. Okay. Just wanted to double check. Okay, so right now I am streaming my desktop. I mean, well, not my desktop. Streaming my desk camera. I have this. I've always had this camera right here. Um, uh, Originally just to I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was gonna stream some kind of craft thing, but I figured since I have it, um, I can just use it now to do the same thing. So yeah. Um, let's see here. Let me just set up my computer to do some stuff real quick. Okay, I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna open this. Right. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright. Just wanted to get some stuff set up. Alright, so this. Oh, I forgot how dangerous this thing is. Okay, so this is my project right now. I'm working on a puppet for my theater class, and it's gonna be the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. It's due on the 19th, so I have, wow, 6 days to finish this. This is kind of crazy. So yeah, right now, what I want to do is I want to finish up the, um, jaw, the bottom jaw. So I've got, um, this going on right here. This is just a scrap piece of fabric. It's not the actual fabric that I'm going to use for the final jaw, but I wanted to figure out the placement um, of the fabric, how I'm going to pin it and stuff, and then I'm going to stitch it on because I realized needles can actually go through this glued on fabric, so I'm just going to work with what I have. This is on top of some. Oh, hold on. I lost the chat. Give me a second. Let me pull that back up. Yeah, this is actually made out of like uh Crayola air dry clay. I would probably use the Crayola air dry clay as um something as a base for a mold, and then use some kind of softer um or use some kind of softer material for the final thing, because this is just way too heavy. Um, or maybe using some kind of, yeah, some kind of light, um, uh, yeah, light, not quite resin, maybe something softer. I think something, yeah, rubbery would be nice, because then it's not brittle enough to break if you drop it. Um, yeah. Or I don't know if foam will work. I don't know if there's a foam that can do that sort of thing, but if I find something like that, that would be awesome. Or I could use some kind of paper mache thing to cover the hard surface and then peel it off. Um, Using it just make a shell around the actual clay and then use that shell for the final piece. But this was kind of just a way for me to experiment with puppetry and puppet making. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping that, well, I already learned a lot just by making this piece, but I'm hoping that I can finish it so that I know what it's like to have a working, finished product. Um, I have like these ears. They're really, um, I kind of just like put a piece of cardboard inside and then wrapped fabric around it and then did like ladder stitching to hide um, any visible, like really significantly visible seams. I mean, there's still like a seam here, but it's a lot harder to see than if you tried to do it the regular way. And I think what I want to do is I want it to be so that when you put your hand in here, you can kind of stick your fingers out. This is my pointer finger and my pinky, and I want it to kind of like be able to go inside the ear so that, oh my god, so that there's like a little bit more life to the ear itself. But yeah, this should go in here or something. It doesn't matter because I'm already going to detach this anyway. But I kind of want this like similar jaw shape. So I'm going to go get the fabric. I'll be right back. Okay, so um, I don't know how many people know about like Joann's shutting down and like going out of business, but I managed to grab this white fabric, 2 yards of it, which is way too much, but it was the minimum amount I could get. Ideally, I would have gone for like a fat quarter or half a yard, but it is what it is. So let's see here. I kind of want this. I usually the fabric would be facing down, like the fabric fur would be facing downwards, um, like this for the bottom lip. But I found that doing it sideways kind of gives it like that puffy, chubby bunny kind of look. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Um, yeah. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I probably should have eaten something before starting the stream. That's entirely on me. But, yeah, maybe I'll get something to eat. I don't know. Do a quick little be right back. Let's see. Let's go here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to here. Okay. Alright. I think what I'll do is I'll leave the stream up like this. I'll put it like a little BRB getting food, like right here on a sticky note or something, so people know. And then I'll be right back. I'll just leave my stream up. Let me just grab a piece of paper or something. Yeah, this will do. You know what? That works. I'm just gonna leave this up, put this here, and I'll be right back. Hello. All right. So, right. Okay. I don't know if I want to tackle the ears first or if I want to get the neck done. I don't even know if I want to do puppeted ears. I feel like it's a lot harder to control, and yeah, I think I kind of want to modify this anyway. It shouldn't be this thick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change some stuff with the ears. So I'm gonna work on the hardest part first, which is the ears. I think the jaw isn't gonna be too bad. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna work on that first. Alright, actually, I should probably get my pin cushion, wherever that is. Yeah, alright, there we go. Okay. Where did I put it? I swear I had it some. Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna take these off because they're dangerous. The needles are actually just pointing outwards, so let's do this. There we go. No more needles. Okay. So, yeah, the ears are way too big, so I think I'm gonna try to trim these down so that it's a little less. Yeah. I wonder if that's a good size. Maybe a little. Yeah, that feels right. I want it to be like half the size that it is. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I think that's how I'll do it. I wonder if that's too long. I can make it shorter. So I've got this. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. Ooh. Let's see. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut this in half, just because I already have the piece anyway. There we go. And I'll just put this inside. And we'll see how that looks. Yeah, it's not terrible. And it's sturdy enough to like stay up, but it still be flexible. And it won't like flop around everywhere if I just like put it somewhere. I think I'm gonna like sew it on here. I think the only trouble I'll have is the actual cardboard not flopping around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this back here, and then I'm gonna like maybe something like this, or so this is the thing. Cardboard's inside. I don't want to stick it under because that feels a little bit too far back for the ear. Just like, oh, it's just slightly too far back. I think if I go like this, it'll be okay. I don't think I want the ear leaning forward though. That's my only issue with this. I could probably also use wire instead, or just like bend this enough so that it just stays that way. Yeah, and then like I can pin the fabric down so it's always like leaning back like this too. That works. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut this to size. I'm gonna ignore the stitching that I did here because it's not really helpful to me anymore, and I'm just gonna trim. I'm doing like a 1/4 inch seam allowance along the actual, there we go, yeah, 1/4 inch, and I'm just doing this by feel because I'm not really so hardcore on measuring this kind of stuff. If it was like clothes or something, maybe, probably, but since this is just a puppet and I'm winging a lot of this and I'm still learning as I go, I'm only going to use that kind of stuff when I feel like I really need to. Okay, so I got my piece here. I think this is going to be my right ear, so I'm just going to like pin this through so it stays in place. Just going to go along here. Ow. Careful not to prick yourself with needles. Right. I already have this thread here. I don't know if it's enough. Ideally, you want like at least 2 or 3. This is 2. Oh well, if I run out, I'll just use another. I'll just tie off the knot. And there we go. Okay. So I don't know how to like actually do this, but I like to start from the bottom, just because if there's because I really like having these ends like match each other. If it gets a little wonky at the top, that's fine, because I'm gonna yeah, if it gets wonky at the top, it's fine because it loops around here, so I don't have to worry too much about that. And because this fabric does fray just a little bit, I'm gonna start like a decent bit inside. Oh, actually, I probably should have done that differently. Whoops. There is an undo for sewing fabric. You just gotta pull the needle through the hole that you put it through, but that can be a little bit tricky. So I try not to do it too often, because if you do it wrong, you could ruin the fabric. But yeah, so to start my knot, because I don't trust that the fabric will actually hold the knot because of how it's woven, I'm just gonna like loop it through on this side. Yeah, that's gonna hold. I can't really do the same trick for the end, especially if I don't have enough thread, but we'll see. So I just go here, and then I'm gonna do the ladder stitch. The ladder stitch is it's not really I mean, I guess a beginner could do it, but it's just a way to sew without making that like exposed seam. I don't really have a good example right now. It's like not having this like little flap on the outside where you know, the two fabric pieces merge. You kind of end up with like this sort of, see, oh, this is the worst fabric to show because it's completely pitch black on camera. But you can see this seam here. It's gonna look a lot like this as opposed to like this, where it's kind of hard to see the stitching, but this is like exposed stitching. This just hides it. And you're basically just doing the regular stitching, but kind of like inside out, without having to turn the actual fabric inside out. And it should just pull together nicely and hide that, especially because the fur is already pretty long. It's not super long. I've seen longer fur fabrics, but this is long enough to hide the seam. Yeah, and it looks a little bit ugly right now, but if I just like pull out this a little bit and just like fluff up the fur so that it doesn't get caught under the thread, should be okay. Just gotta carefully do it. Yeah. Now it's mostly gone. Might still look a little bit funky, but yeah, if I just like take care and make sure that it's not getting all caught under the knot, then it should be okay. What I'm really hoping doesn't happen is the uh, edges fray too much, and then I can't. It doesn't hold the stitching, but we'll see. My professor said he wanted this rabbit to show up in the play for next semester, but I don't know if this exact model of the puppet will show up. I might have to strip this one down back to its base, like clay, or I could reshape it, or like make a new one, I guess, and then use that as my version 2. I don't think this one's good enough to be used in a show, but it's yeah, I don't think it's too bad for a first attempt with no experience in puppet making. Just from like watching other people's like puppet videos and figuring out what works for me with the materials that I already have. Um, I have no idea how I'm gonna do like the puppet hands without the rods. I think I'm just gonna use some wire I already have, and I'm just gonna wing it. It's gonna look super janky, but it will be functional, and that's all that really matters for this project. So I'm kind of glad I picked this. There was I had 2 other ideas for my project. One of them was gonna be the 5-headed dragon from She Kills Monsters, who I'm sure is just Tiamat from Dungeons and Dragons. Or I was gonna do like a wolf mask for Little Red Riding Hood, because we're also doing masks next semester. I think I won't really like announce when I'm doing streams anymore. I'll just do streams every day, and people can stop by if they want to watch. But yeah. Oh no, I got some blue tack in the fur. Be wary of blue tack and furred fabric. The blue tack will stick to the fur, and you will have no choice but to like trim off a little bit of that to get rid of it. Okay, I think I can get rid of this needle now. I'm just gonna... There we go. Just gonna pick out a little bit of that fur. There we go. That looks a lot better. I think I was thinking about putting a little bit of pink fabric, but I think I just want it to... We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think for now, I'm just gonna make the ear white. Maybe I'll put like a strip of pink minky fabric inside, just like on this front part here. But I'd rather avoid doing the little details and just focus on making the functional bits that are actually going to be important. Okay, so that's it. I'm just going to stick this in here. And then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to tie this out. And I think I'm just going to do that. All right. There we go. So now I got one ear, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this together just so that this keeps an L shape, and then I'll just stick it on like so. So let's do that. And I did have enough string. That's good. I'm just gonna do like a really easy single stitch thing, and then there you go. Oh. Okay, now to actually attach the ear. I think I'm gonna do it along this seam right here. Kind of to help cover it up, but also to yeah, just like keep a consistent part. I'm just gonna trim this so that I probably shouldn't have used my fabric scissors to do that, but it's fine. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna get started on this, and I'm just gonna hold my thumb there to keep it in place, and I'm just gonna go for it because and I'm gonna try and close off the actual cardboard part since I'm not gonna put my finger inside this thing. I'm gonna close this up. Beautiful. Nice, nice. Okay, now I gotta go around, which is gonna be the rough part because there's not a lot of space for me to, yeah, I gotta get this sealed down, and that's gonna be really difficult just because there is solid clay under this, and it's gonna be very hard to get between the glued down fabric. I'm gonna have to just like go in one shot, pierce through the whole thing, and hope for the best. This is really hard. Oh man. Ugh. Okay. Go, and then I'm just gonna sew this down. Beautiful. Right. Okay. That's on there sturdily enough. If it falls off on the day I present this, I'm gonna be so upset. And then I'm just gonna like shape the cardboard so that it's kind of curved inwards. It might look a little wonky in the final piece, but it's fine. I just want this to work. And that's all you can really ask for in stage production. Well, I mean, like, you also want it to look good, but functionality is also very, very important. There we go. And then I'm just gonna do a second knot, just to be safe. You never know. Boom. Okay, we got one ear on. Yippee. It's not gonna look the best, but it's gonna do the job. So I don't know if I want to use this side. I probably could. It might be a little bit too tight, and it might be a little bit wonky to work with, so I think I'm just gonna scrap it. So it looks like the fabric for this, it's just going upwards. Okay, so I think I'll just go like this, wrap this in the fabric, and then trim along the edge. This is how I did the other one. And I'm just gonna give it that 1/4 inch seam allowance. And I just use my thumb as a guide. Careful not to cut yourself with the scissors. Okay. Just gonna put the pin in my cushion. Grab some more thread, if I can find it. There it is. This is some old thread from my previous neighbor, or my neighbor who used to live in the house from where I'm sitting right now to my right. She did a lot. She had a sewing kit and gave it to me. It was like a really, really tiny one. And I still have some or like pieces that came with it originally, but I actually got rid of the original container because it was so old. It was falling apart. And I didn't want to lose any sharp things from inside that little bag, so I just replaced it. Okay. Now, yeah, okay. Just gonna wrap this around and pin this in place. Careful not to poke myself again. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. A little bit funky. There we go. Just gotta smooth that out. Beautiful. Oh yeah, this thing, it sheds quite a bit, so I'm gonna be covered in little bits of white fur after I'm done. I don't know if I wanna... Okay, so if I look at it here, it's gonna look like this, basically. yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Start from the bottom here. And make that first knot. There's probably a better way of doing this, but it's the way that worked for me, and I'm kind of self-taught, so this will just have to do. Okay, we got that. I hope that's solid enough. I think to be safe, I'm just gonna make another extra knot. Beautiful. Okay, now I can start. So. Oops, okay. Give me a second. I made a mistake. Oh no. I gotta go back, and this is one of those times where I don't, like, undo the note that I did, because it's, gonna be a lot more trouble than it's worth. I'm just gonna go back, like, a few bits. Yeah, so this is one of those instances where, yeah, the fabric just kind of frayed too much in that one spot, so I gotta go back and go a little deeper. I went too close to the edge. I'm gonna have to take out that pin early. Just oops. One day, I think when there's nobody home, I'll do like a cooking stream or something. I don't know what I would make. Um, Maybe like some kind of bread, cinnamon rolls. Maybe I'll play a little bit of White Knuckle after this. I think I'll just do it after I finish this ear, just because I need a little bit of a break. What I like to do with White Knuckle is I'll play like 2 um, games of campaign, and then I'll just get back to what I'm doing. Because if I play more than that, I'm gonna be frustrated. But if I only play once, I'm not gonna feel satisfied. So playing 2 is like a good amount. There's so much I want to do too, other than like my Neo Cities stuff, which I'm doing on. You can see my updates on it on Tumblr, but yeah, there's a lot that I have like in my head, but I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them. It's unrealistic for me to do all of them. I don't think I could get all of them done in my lifetime, but it would be cool if I at least got like a few of them done. My motivation is very, very hard to like catch and like really be in control of. So, okay, right, ear. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna trim this cardboard piece a little bit more, just so I get myself a little more wiggle room. Beautiful. Now, I kind of want to like go like this. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Yeah, so after I sew this ear on, we'll take a break. I'll play some games. Just one game. It's White Knuckle. Okay. Let's go like this. I think I'll just sew this together. Oh wait, no. I want to do this first, so let's bend this back. Put this knot in. I think for next semester of my class, I'll actually like stream my at-home work so people can see what I'm doing. Not just my not just you guys, but my classmates and maybe my professor too. I don't know if my professor is like a guy that would watch YouTube streams or Twitch streams, but it'd be cool. And I wouldn't mind having like conversations, like broadcast those live. Okay, let's see here. So I think it's gonna hold this here. Yeah, that's a good spot. Okay, let's pull this a little bit tighter. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm just gonna lock that in. little bit tricky, so apologies if the angle is terrible. This will probably be way easier when I make the actual outside shell, either thinner or softer, one of the two. Because then I could actually stitch through this this stuff. It's probably not a good idea to like fully stitch through the stuff unless there's like a mesh, but I'm probably gonna add a mesh. I was talking about it with my professor, and we were talking about that kind of stuff, so probably gonna use a mesh. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, it's a little bit wonky. I'll probably fix it on this side right here and just like sew that in place a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Just gotta be careful. That is really tough. I'm not piercing through the clay itself, by the way. It's just the fabric that's glued onto the rabbit's head is a little bit tough to get under because of said glue. So I'm just kind of doing my best to work with that and not poke myself, which I definitely just did. Oh, there's a little bit of blue tack in the fur. Note to self, never use blue tack for a puppet with fur. Or just a puppet, ever. Yeah, that's not coming out. It's fine. It's so small and unnoticeable. Okay. Just wrinkle that through. Get that through as well. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. I do want to try and make like a Muppet kind of puppet at some point. I don't know what it would look like. I don't really have a design in mind. I think making a puppet of my Sona would be cool too. I don't know when I'll do that, but let's see. Do I have the fabric for it? I do have, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna be super true to my vision, but I have a black fleece fabric, which does fit the kind of Muppet style. It's not felt, which is what they usually use, but you know, it's kind of similar. I have it. It doesn't pill as bad as fleece. I mean flannel. Not flannel. What was it? Felt. Yeah, it doesn't pill as bad as felt, which I like about fleece. So. Okay. Right, ears are done. Not terrible. Not terrible. Little rabbit ears. I probably won't add the pink stuff just because of how much of a pain in the butt that would be now. But I think I'll do it in the second version for the actual show that we're going to do for next semester. I'll be right back. Let me... BRB. I should take this down. Hide the getting food part because I'm not getting food. It's just a quick... Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm back. We're gonna play a little bit of White Knuckle. Just gonna throw that out. There we go. Okay, pull my keyboard out. And I'll pull up White Knuckle. So let's do that. Probably pull this up. Okay. Then I'll transform this. Probably put this up here, and I don't think there's anything that shows up in this corner during the game. And I'll make it so that people can actually see that. I'll select color. Probably go for some like bright red, because there's not a lot of... There we go. Let's go to my library. And I'm gonna go open up White Knuckle. Let's do this. I love this game, by the way. Let's turn on my desktop audio. Let's get my game capture. Put this up here. It should pick it up automatically, so I don't have to do anything. Oh, my headphone cord is all tangled up. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me just pull forward my YouTube chat. Every time I mess with OBS, my YouTube chat disappears, so I got... Alright. White Knuckle break time. Let me just move this a little bit more. You know what? That's good enough. I think I'm happy with that. Alright. Okay, here we go. White Knuckle. Oh, actually, I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't have to... There we go. Alright. Let's do this. So... 0 crimes committed. Not bad. Alright, so... Oops. Put this here. Put this here. Wow, that's laggy. Okay. Right. Oh, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Nothing. There we go. Oh. My bad. That's my, timer for my puppet project. That was supposed to be like, my, take a break timer. Whoop. Oh my god. It lagged for just a hot second. Okay, I can definitely go there. Please don't lag. Right? Q. Q. E. Oh no, is that a bug? Come here. Oh, okay. Can I kill you from it? Well... Hurrah! Oh my god. Die. Beautiful. Okay. Let's just rest my hands real quick. Ooh, goodies. Okay, hold on. Just gonna lower. Oh, that's not great. You know. Ooh. That's kind of scary. Alright, I don't think that's... What are you? Oh, you're a brick! Oh, that would have been so useful for the bug. Okay. Up. Up, up, up. Up. Oh, I don't have any food on me. Ooh. Get up. Oop. Food. Okay. Whoop. Up. Oh. Let's get... Whoop. Oh my god.
Warning. Don't.
Whoop. Okay, I need this. Eat it. Drop it. Whoop. Get up. Uh-huh. There we go. Up, up, up. Yep, there you go. Get up. Oops. Please don't lag. Ooh. Give me that. Oh, a little bit too much. I'm just gonna throw that brick. I do not need it when I got my hammer. Kind of play this game Markiplier style, just because the Titans are a little bit too slow for me.
Alert. Per local authority directive.
Oh my god.
103
Okay, we're fine.
Substructure
Oh,
evacuation order has been.
that's scary. Oh. Up. Up. Go. Yep. Oop. No. was an accident. Okay, that's too much. I'm just gonna forget about it. Oh. Up, up, up. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this. Put that up there. 30. Wait a minute. Oh, is that inside? Okay, hold on. Whew. Gimme. Beautiful. Oh, crap. Okay. Put you in here. And...
Security systems compromised. Unauthorized access detected.
Oop. Okay. Hup. Hup. There we go. Get up, 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 up. Up. And up. Boom. Go up. Okay. Up. Whoop. Whoop. Where do I go from here? Guess I could use this. Oop. 1, 2, 3. This. That there. Grab this. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Thank you. Beautiful. Uh-huh. I see. Can I not do that? Oh, I see. Whoop. Grab that and grab these. Get up here. Whoop. I see, I see. Okay. Up. Up. Alright. We're up. Whoop. Nice. New research found. Oh boy. Let's pop those in there. I wonder if this will give me... I wonder if this can be money. It might not be worth it, but... Bruh. Okay. Well... might as well use it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh wow, that's really quick. You gotta be really fast with that. Good to know, good to know. Go up. Right. Up. Okay, I gotta go that way anyway. Come here. Oh, there we go. Up, 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 up. Thank you. There. Oop. Okay. Get up.
Reminder. Regular maintenance for air exchange filtration is overdue. Filtration efficiency at 62%.
Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Okay, I gotta get up there. Can I? Can I? Please? No! No! Oh! Oh, crap. Beep. Yep, no. I wasn't making it. New unlocks. Experimental machine unlocked. Perks unlocked. Okay, cool. I have no idea what those do. Let's see. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Oh. Right. Oop. Oop. Okay, I need to get up there. No, 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 no! Oh my god. Can I... Thank you. Oop. Alright. Let's grab this.
Announcement. Air
Brick.
exchange scrubbers are currently cycling. Expect brief reductions in oxygen flow.
This too. Alright. Here we go. Got it? Nice. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. Wait for my hands. That's always handy. This is nice to have, but I am full up.
Alert. Per local authority directive 1032, substructure evacuation order has been.
Okay, let's do this from in here, shall we? So, one there. One there. And one there. See how that works. Grab these. Okay. Up. Up. Is there any that's close enough? No. Okay. Well, I only have one food left, so ideally I don't want to use that, but... Oh, wrong hand. Q. Slap that on there. Grab this side. One, two, three. Okay. Okay, we're up here now. Ooh, nice. Okay. Definitely keep that on you.
Warning. Elevated particulate matter detected in lower air exchange
Bulk.
ducts. Respiratory protection advised.
Oh. I don't really care for the other thing. Whatever that. Yeah, the brick. I already got a brick, so I'm good. Okay, I need to get up there somehow. I think I'll just go this way. Okay. Right. Up. Oh, crap. I hear bad things up there, so... let's be careful. Right. Drop this
Controlling at
and
58%.
this.
Backup generator on standby.
No! Oh my god. Whoop. Come here. I should probably get rid of something. I think I'll get rid of... or actually I'll just use one of these. Put that there, just in case. Up. Whoop. Oh my god. Up. Whoop. Come here. Come here. There we go. Put that there, and I'll just use one of these. Wow. Okay. Up, up, up. Toss that. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Let's throw one of those up there. Okay. Whoop. And then swing, swung, go. No.
Alert. Silo elevator 9 malfunction reported.
Up.
Use caution when entering or exiting
Okay.
the lift.
How's that? Get up. Where are you? Okay. I have no idea what you... oh. Hang tight. You got this. Good job. Slow and steady. Ouch. Okay, well, I'm gonna put my bugs in. Beep. Beep beep. Pop. Okay, that's a rope thing. I already have a rope thing. I think I'm just gonna grab these. And... yeah, okay. Let's go. Now I got way more stamina. Fortunately, my speed's taking a hit. That's fine. Oop. 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 Go grab that. grab something, please? Thank you. Ow. Oh, shit. Ah. Damn. I got eaten. Alright, well, that's it for the white knuckle break. It's back to work. Okay. Quit. Oh, yeah. Right. So, I had to put my camera down for this. So let's fix it. Oops. Suddenly unbalanced. Okay. My keyboard back. And... Oh. Okay. Just check some stuff. Okay. Okay. So, let's see here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Bam. Alright, so we got this now, and now I gotta work on the jaw, which is probably just gonna be fabric covering my thumb. Yeah, so for this particular puppet, I think I'm gonna make the thumb like the bottom lip, and just the thickness of the fabric alone should cover the shape of my thumb, particularly with my like fingernail. So it should hide that sharpness. Just like it'll probably be something like this when the mouth is closed. So like this when the mouth is closed, and like this when the mouth is open. Yeah, so when the mouth is open, it should have like a fully... It's gonna look a little freaky right now, but it's gonna have like this full open thing. And I'm gonna leave like a little bit of a lip so that it's not gonna... I want the inside of the mouth to be pink, kind of like this nose right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use pink minky fur. I was originally gonna add the same fur on the ears here, but that's gonna be too much effort for such a small detail that doesn't really have any functionality. So yeah, and this is just like a proof of concept thing anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some of this fabric here. I'm just gonna like guesstimate how much I need. Ideally I kind of want it to like wrap around this edge, so I'm just gonna figure that out. Okay, so this is like a good length with some wiggle room. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So we're gonna go about, let's see, 14 inches of fabric, so 1.2 inches. And this is just gonna be for the bottom jaw. Actually, I don't know. I kind of want the backside to be like smooth this way, and I kind of want parts of the jaw to still be like, maybe this is just for the underside, so I'm just gonna figure that out. So let's see here. So we want this to be like about here, and I think this will be a good amount of fabric. Would be like 7 inches works. So we want 7 inches by, let's see, kind of want this to be like that, and then yeah, this is a good length. 7 inches by 12 inches. Okay, so 7 inches by 12 inches should be enough. Maybe I'll go 8 inches just for the extra lip part. So I'm gonna go to here. That's my little notch there. And I'm gonna measure this straight, just so I don't make, well, you know what, that's fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It doesn't have to be super duper precise. And I think I'm gonna need a ruler. See what I got in my... Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got a ruler. Here's the little cut that I made right here. And this is right here. That feels right. I'm just gonna cut along this edge. This goes here. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty good estimate, I think. Oh my god, it's shedding so much. I don't know if you can see all these little bits, but... Okay, let's see here. Maybe I can just... No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm just gonna wing this part, because I don't really mind. Beautiful. Came out a little curved. That's okay. Alright. Now, I think I'm just going to roll this on this side. So ideally, there's a little pocket here for like a thumb. There's a mouth here. And it'll look something like this. Kind of looks a little chubby, but that's kind of what I want. This mouth should open like that. And I'll probably like sew the fabric onto the glued down fabric directly. And then, this is just going to be for the jaw, and for the actual backside, I'm going to make it, like, the right way. Ugh. So I'm going to have the fur, like, going downwards this way, and then, after this, like, bottom jaw, neck area, I'm going to also have it go the same direction, just so that it at least looks, you know, I kind of want to follow how regular fur is on animals, but also I'm trying to think of like what's most practical in showing these characteristics that are important for the character. Okay, grabbing some minky fabric. Okay, so this is the pink fabric that's going to be on the inside of the mouth. And I'm gonna just, like, go for it, I guess. It's not going to be super duper large. I'm going to have it on the underside too, so I have to put that into consideration and figure out how long I want it to be. So I think I'm just going to go for, like, about this much. Maybe I'll just go roughly the same amount and, like, as wide as the rabbit's head. So that much will do. I've worked with this fabric before. Different color, but it is quite messy. Fold this over, and I'm just gonna beautiful. Okay, and I think what I'm gonna do, at least for the top side, ideally I just kind of want to like get this in here like so. So, ooh. So, I'd have my hand like this, and then the puppet like this. Just trying to get this inside. There we go. So I don't know if I want to glue it on. Glue isn't really... I mean, it worked for the top side, but I don't know if it'll work for this bottom side just because of how much support it will need. Yeah, it's not really holding too well. There's no glue yet, but this will definitely work a lot better with like mesh or something, but I think for now I'm just gonna have to like use glue. And I'm probably just gonna... I don't want to use hot glue because I know how hot glue doesn't really stick so well. Funnily enough, glue stick glue worked really well for applying this, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use glue stick. Yeah. Literally just Elmer's stick glue. You can see all the fur that's like gunked up on the stuff. I think I'll just like scrape that off with a piece of paper. This is probably hurting so many people who use glue just because I really messed it up, but it's fine. I really do think I probably should have used something a little bit better than just regular Elmer's glue, and I do have that kind of stuff. It's just a pain in the butt, and I have to go to a well-ventilated area, which means I can't really stream what I'm doing, and I can't do it... I have to go outside, basically. And I don't really have an outside space to work with that isn't like super duper windy. And the wind kind of ruins a lot. Okay, so I kind of want this to be along the edge on the inside here. And I think I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, here we go. Oh, my glue stick was almost done anyway. Sweet. We're just gonna go around, glue it up. Beautiful. Okay. I'm just gonna go in and carefully apply this fabric. I might sew some parts of it on, but for now the adhesive will have to do. I accidentally got a little bit on the top surface part, so I'm just going to wipe it off with my finger. And yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. And yeah, I'll go wash my hands real quick. Put the lid back on. Okay. No, it's okay. I don't need to do it right now because I'm finicky working, but yeah, it's gonna get a lot worse. I'll just do it when I'm done. Okay. Ah. Alright. So now I'm gonna sew on at least as much as I can anyway. I'm gonna try and sew on the fabric so that there's some extra sturdiness, and I can also get this bottom part to actually attach to here. The only issue is this part is not really, there's no fabric here, so I'm gonna have to like go like this, I guess. Just wing it. Okay, we gotta get more white thread. I'm gonna take a sip of water. This. Okay, so let's see here. So I think the main issue that I'm gonna have with this is trying to keep this flat without having this stretch too far out. So I'm gonna have to fold this inward or trim it off, and I haven't really decided what I wanted to do yet. So gotta decide now. Let's see. We're gonna have this go all the way around here. I think I'll just trim it because it's yeah, okay. Let's just trim this. Perfect. Okay, and now this side, I want it to be like about the same, so I'm just gonna beautiful. Okay, and here we go. So let's see. Oops. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna start right here. So let's do that technique again where I just like loop it around and go like this. I'll probably do like a much tidier way of doing knots when I actually make the final puppets for next semester, but this will do. Pull this tight, and then around. Nice, okay. Now I'm just gonna go like this. also going to sew this together just because this is kind of a loose seam and I don't want it to be. Tie those together. Nice. Alright, so it's looking so far. I'm gonna have to tuck this in quite a bit, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, I might have to trim off some of this, or just generally figure this out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna go, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I love how tight this is. That's what I want. Okay, so we've got all this extra fabric on the inside. That's fine. I kind of want it to be that way anyways. I'm mostly gonna have a lot of trouble trying to make this sturdy enough so that whoever's puppeteering me doesn't have too much trouble controlling this thing. I think I'm gonna have it. Maybe I want this to go up all the way here, at least for the, yeah. I might trim off this and maybe like leave a little bit, but or I kind of want the mouth to just be open, but we'll see. I'll see where this takes me. My answer to how I will do it will change depending on what I can work with. I think I might have to do some manipulation of the fabric here and make it so that it's not too weird. It kind of got slanted is the problem. So Okay, that's where I want to stop it. And I'm just gonna go like this. Or actually, I kind of want to finish it on this side. Just because it's actually attached to the solid part of the puppet. Don't want any, like, loose bits. Nice. Okay, we got it. Boom. Alright. So now we got the underside of the mouth, which isn't looking too shabby. I might need a little bit more padding on this inside part, just so there's a lot more control and it's not super loose and it's not going to wobble all over the place. I might add it to the top, I might add it to the bottom. Who knows? The top is kind of heavy. I kind of want it to like rest on the knuckles here like this. That's going to require me to like fill out this interior bit a little more. I do have foam with me, so I think I just need to fill in this spot right here, which is currently unoccupied. Or I just leave it, who knows. Maybe I tuck in the rest of this fabric here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this inside, and then, or I'm just going to leave this for now and work on the jaw. But yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I am a little bit tired. I might stop here for today and pick up stream. Wow, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 14 minutes. That's crazy. Anyway, I think I'll call it for now. We got the ears done. So these are now here. And we've got the underside of the skull, I guess, done. And, yeah, we cut the fabric for the jaw. So, next stream, either later tonight or, tomorrow, I'll work on the jaw. Maybe I'll work on the animation homework that I have to do. But, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.